Can you all hear me?
Yes. What?
Now you're all uppity. I know, I'm all uppity now. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Is it okay? You can hear me? No. No? Okay, can you turn it on? Thank you. All right. Okay, I'll just do this anyway. We can get this done. I'm Beth Browning from the Anhinga Writer Studio, and we are so pleased to have you here with us this afternoon. We have with us an amazing woman, even more amazing that she has come here. She is mystery novelist Charlaine Harris, who brings the lightest touch to the darkest realms of human experience. She was led into the dark side by main character Georgia librarian Aurora Teagarden, familiar to us all. Her first Teagarden novel, Real Murders, garnered an Agatha nomination and turned into a series, and that was followed by Lily Bard's Shakespeare series, and in search of a distinctive genre, she then crafted Dead Until Dark. Not a traditional mystery, nor pure science fiction or romance, this hybrid, unusual, and unique would be known as a Southern vampire book, and each subsequent book about Sookie Stackhouse, telepathic Louisiana barmaid, and friend to vampires, werewolves, and various other odd creatures drew more readers. The series is published in Japan, Great Britain, Greece, Germany, Thailand, Spain, France, and Russia. Her novels have extended now from the written page to the screen with HBO mega hit #1, True Blood. And her audience has widened exponentially as rabid readers have been joined by loyal viewers. In addition to Sookie, Charlaine has another heroine with a strange ability, Harper Connely. Lightning struck and strange, can find corpses, and that's how she makes her living. Just want you to know that the cast is vast. Charlaine's success is the holy grail to all hardworking, talented mystery writers, and it couldn't happen to a nicer woman. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Charlaine Harris. Testing. Can you hear her? Can you hear me? No. No? A little bit better? How's it? Better? Here, you take the line. We'll swap. You take a line. And I'm just a loudmouth, so I don't even need it. We know mine is loud. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, this is called Conversations with Charlaine Harris. I'll be opening with a series of questions that have been crafted for her. Yeah. Here, we just settle back. Let's just settle back and come. Maybe I'll take one this pillow too. How's that? Okay, the first thing we're going to do. Yeah. Okay. I was going to bed. Okay, first we learned she's niddle. She's also an Arkansas soccer mom. Softball mom. Softball mom. Yeah. Right. Softball mom. So first of all, Charlaine, we are totally amazed that you have agreed to come here to this writing conference, which is very, very small, and visit the community of Gainesville. But that's actually not so unusual for you because you're very supportive of the writers community.
I try to be. A lot of people help me on the way up, and I try to turn around and extend that help to other people as they're working their way up. This is a very tough industry. There's no reason for us to make it tough.
Yes, I noticed on your blog, for example, you always support other writers. I told Charlaine on the very day that her new book came out in May, I went to her blog to read about her new book, and instead she was saying, yeah, my new book came out, but if you, and it hit #1, New York Times, yada yada. But if you want to read a really great book, and you were supporting and promoting another writer, you do that really actively on your website.
I do, and I'll tell you why I look so supportive. I don't publish the bad things I think about other people's books.
No.
I only review books I like all the way through, because I hate to sound all crystal gazing, but there's enough negative around without me adding to it. I would rather say positive things than negative things about other people's work. And there's also the glass houses aspect of that too. Speaking of someone who's got plenty of negative reviews.
No.
Oh yeah, no. I know. It's very hard to believe, but I have gotten plenty of negative reviews. In fact, one reviewer, when I was writing conventional mysteries, pretty much said he thought my books were a waste of the paper they were printed on. Whenever he died soon after I had been everybody else would say, oh, he was XX, was such a wonderful guy. We missed him so much, and I would just sit there. Not necessarily me.
Yeah, but when I was reviewing all of her books in advance of this conversation, I told Charlaine I was really struck by the dedications and the acknowledgments, particularly the acknowledgments in the front of the books. You belong to a lot of clubs and organizations.
I do.
And you also work with a lot of writers who help you, and you help them. Would you mind talking a little bit about the community of writers that takes care of you?
Oh, sure. Because I think it's very important for writers. I grew up in a very small town in Mississippi before the internet. I never connected with another writer until I was way past adulthood. I never realized I could talk to other writers or that they would be interested in talking to me. The internet community has changed all that, and I love that. I belong to Sisters in Crime, which I think is a marvelous organization that starting 20 plus years ago, perhaps that long, helped draw attention to the inequities between the number of reviews women mystery writers were getting as opposed to the number of reviews male mystery writers got.